Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
It's your brother Lakuma.
And the brother Gadal.
We coming to you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. But before we start off, we're going to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the whole elect, man. We just going to get into this quick lesson right quick. The name of the lesson is going to be, it was never meant for you to be in rulership forever. Because that's our blessing, you know, and that's the pride of Esau, man. It's hard to deceive them, man, because, you know, this man been in rulership for so long, you know, since the Renaissance period, you know, the rebirth, man. You know, he think he's not gonna be taken out of power no time soon. But now, man, hey, you reach your end. You know, you got boundaries that you can't go past, man. And who made it like that? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he created all of us, man. This is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua moving, man. You know, and when he say it's time for you to go, you devils to go down, it's time for you devils to go down, man. And who coming into rulership after that, man? Us Israelites. We can start with Jacob grabbed Esau Hill, man.
I got that one, but I had another one since you had said what you said.
Well, I gonna grab that Genesis right quick, man.
Yeah, don't grab it.
Let me grab that Genesis right quick. Like
shit, you can start at Genesis chapter 25 when they were born, when he grabbed the heel. Jump to the blessing.
Yeah, jump to the blessing. Yep. Let me get that phone. Genesis. All right, let's see. Like Israel. Let's see. I just start at Genesis 25. And I'll just start at verse 19. It says, and these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begat Isaac. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Pandanaram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, for his wife, because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. See, that's the beginning. That's why we, you know, go against these Edomites so hard, man. Hey, this is a spiritual battle, man. This been taking place since us being inside our mother's womb, man. Rebekah, man. You know, Esau and Jacob being inside their mother's womb, man. You know.
And that's why Esau hates you so much, man.
You
know, because we always you got it because it's gonna go into it.
It said, and the children struggled together within her.
It was always a resistance between those two, you know. Jacob was the positive, and Esau was the negative. They don't go together, man. You know? So it was always a struggle with those two children, those two nations, you know, as it's going to go into.
Yep. It says, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Basically, she wanted to know why she was feeling that way and why these children are struggling inside of her womb that, man.
Why they in there bumping.
Yeah, they in there bumping like some pit bulls.
Real deal fighting in the womb. Two babies in there fighting, they kicking it.
Good.
Bouncing around all in the stomach.
Going to war, man.
Yeah, she like, oh, what the fuck going on in here?
They're getting at that smoke. All right, verse 24 it says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, which is Esau. Because what do these Edomites call themselves down south, man? Rednecks. Saying the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. And see, that was symbolic of Jacob getting the rulership after Esau's kingdom go down, man. Because say Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. You know, we'll get that, Lord willing. It says, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Jacob was 80 years old when she bare them. So like it says, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. So Isaac, a score is 20 years. So if he was 80, he was 60 years old, man. But the point is, man, you know, they didn't really describe Jacob. Because Jacob came out looking normal, man. Jacob was melanated. See, Esau, what these so-called white people don't realize is they come from us, man. Then they quick to say, well, you got the white man blood in you. Motherfucker, you a lie. The white man got all blood in him, man. Get on with that BS, man. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and these so-called Edomites, they love to hunt. More than anybody. Especially
what it's finna say, venison, man.
Come. It says, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. You know, us Israelites, hey, we just like it. We just like to be plain, man. We just like to chill, man.
And then you go into that plain and mean upright, man.
Right,
basically one who fear the Most High. You go into that word plain.
It says, verse 28, and Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison. But Rebecca loved Jacob. Yep. And when it goes into that word venison, man, it means deer meat. You know. And that's what the Edomites love to hunt right to this day.
They love to hunt the deer just to kill. They don't love to hunt it because they love deer meat. They love to hunt it so they
for the thrill.
Yeah, the thrill, and put the deer horns on their wall and get it mounted and all. That's what they do. Just to kill some shit.
They call it trophy hunting.
Yeah, trophy hunting and shit.
All right, so from there we're gonna just jump. We're gonna get right to the blessing.
You want me to grab that second?
Oh yeah, you can get it.
This you know, going into that point about the hill, this second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7, it say, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times, and when shall be the end of the first? Because who was first came out? Esau. And the beginning of it that followed, who followed him, Jacob. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. You know? So that go into that why it was symbolic why Jacob held the hand of Esau when he came out, man.
Right.
You know, showing that we're gonna pull them down, man.
Right.
Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, but ultimately Yahweh Shai is gonna come throw them down, man. And he had the seed line of Jacob, man.
Yep.
You know. And he the progenitor of both nations. You know, if you go into it, but we ain't gonna go into all of it.
All right, so we're gonna get right into this blessing right quick. Let's see. I'm gonna start at this Genesis chapter 27, and I'm gonna start at let's see. I'll start at start at verse. I'm gonna start at the verse where he say,
37, 38.
Basically, let's see. I'm gonna just start at verse 6. Genesis 27, verse 6, it says, because at this time, you know, Isaac was on his deathbed. He was about to die, man. He getting ready to bless his sons, you know. And Esau was supposed to got the blessing first. So I'm gonna just start at verse 6. Genesis 27, verse 6. It says, and Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, bring me venison. That same deer meat, man. It says, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. See, at this point, Rebekah, their mother, she overheard Isaac telling Esau, that he basically, getting ready to bless him, and he want him to make him some venison first, so he can eat before he pass or whatever. So Rebekah overheard that. So now she getting ready to basically supplant Isaac, man, with Jacob.
Because ultimately she knew through the spirit that Jacob was supposed to get the blessing.
Get the blessing,
through the spirit. It was always set up for Jacob to get the blessing because Esau sold his birthright. He despised his birthright.
Yeah, when he came back from hunting, he didn't catch anything. So when Jacob, he was at home, already cooking or whatever, Esau was like, feed me, I pray thee. I'm at the point to where I'm about to die. Jacob was like, well, sell me thy birthright, So Esau sold his birthright. He was like, basically, pretty much like, what this birthright got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did this birthright mean, man? I'm at the point to where I'm about to starve to death, man. Feed me, man. You can have this birthright.
Shit wasn't even done.
Wasn't even done.
It wasn't done all the way. He just wanted to eat some goddamn meat, man.
That's why you Edomites, that's why y'all like y'all steak right now, medium rare, man. To the point where it's still bleeding on the inside. And how Jake like to eat his steak. Well done, man. So, going on to verse 8, it says, now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. Go now to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. And see, basically, this is why Esau, Edom, they hate us right now, man, because of this birthright, man, because of this blessing, man. The birthright was always ours, because if Rebekah told Jacob to go and do these things, man, it was already through the spirit, man, because this is the Most High moving, man. He can create us vessels to do whatever he want, man.
Because if you go back to Genesis chapter 25, it say, and Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, 2 manner of people. And the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So ultimately, your end is gonna be you serving us, man. That's why Rebekah did that, because she went and inquired of the prophets, like, asking the Lord for what should I do, and the Lord like, look, the younger is gonna be the chosen, not the elder, because usually the first male out of the womb get the birthright. That's how it go. But in this case, the Lord set it up to, well, Esau despised his birthright. He sold it basically, and he used Jacob to supplant Esau, because it was always set up for us to get the blessing, man.
And the thing about it, Esau came out cursed anyway, man. Because Esau came out of clean lepers. That's a curse according to the scriptures. He
was Cain. If you go back into it, if you can receive it, Esau is Cain, man.
Reincarnated.
He never did the right thing, man. What the Lord told Cain, if you do it well, shall you not be accepted? But if you do it not well, sin lieth at the door, and basically put Satan over Esau, man. Going way back to the beginning, man. So it was never meant for Esau to be a part of the Lord's promise, man, or the Lord's chosen people, man.
And basically, the only reason Esau on top of us right now is because we sinned against our Heavenly Father, man. But this is verse 10. It says, and thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. My father peradventure will feel me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son, only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob her younger son. And she put the skin of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob. And she came unto his father and said, and he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here am I, who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And and Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thy power, brought it to me.
Gave the praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Come. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, and his brother Esau's hands, So he blessed him, and he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field, which the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua have blessed. And then that's the thing, man. Hey, man, Isaac loved Esau, man. But Esau, punk ass, broke the brotherly covenant, man. But it was all through the spirit, though, man. It says, Therefore the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth, plenty of corn and wine. Hey, and this is going to be our rulership to come, man. You know, it says, Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee.
You know, going back to let that mother's son bow down to thee, the elder shall serve the younger, man.
Come.
You know?
Verse 30, And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yeah, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and have taken away thy blessing. And that's what you Edomites are mad at us about right now, man. Yep. But the Heavenly Father, he got the power over the clay, man. The potter has the power over the clay, man. So if he designed this movie to go like this, hey, be mad at the Most High. Don't be mad at us, man. We just did according to his will. The scriptures say, Who shall resist the will of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man? Nobody, man.
See, Esau corner, man.
Yeah.
You know, he don't understand that it was the will of the Lord that he was to be supplanted by his brother Jacob, because that's what Jacob means, supplanted.
Come. And the Most High was sitting in the heavens laughing, man. Because we did exactly what we were supposed to do, man. Can't nobody exist his will, man. The Most High rule in the kingdom of men, man. You know, man's goings are of the Lord, so how then can a man understand his own way? It says, and he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright. Now you sold your birthright for a morsel of meat, baby. Sold it for some meat, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto him, he said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
And that's where we at right now.
Right.
You know?
Yep. Because like when you look at it, man, because America is basically the pinnacle of Esau, man. You know, America is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, man. And you know, America has an embassy on all continents, on all 7 continents, man. That's having the fatness of the whole earth, man. Wherever you go on land, Esau is there, man.
And they dwelling in the most precious places, man.
Right.
Like if you go to the Caribbeans and these things,
right.
Jake, you know, them Issacharites and Ephraimites and those different northern kingdom tribes, they not running none of those tourist sites, man.
Right, they're in the ghettos.
Yeah, that's Esau shit, man.
Yep.
You know, and then you got the beachfront houses and all that. That's mainly Esau shit, man. Esau got the fatness of the earth, man.
Esau own all the land.
Yep.
That's why I say the fatness of the whole earth, man. Esau own all the land right now, man.
Esau, they say it's 8 Edomites, so-called white people that own more land than every Jake in America. 8 Edomites that own more land than every Negro, Latino, and Native American put together in America, man. 8 of them.
Yep.
That's crazy, man.
Sure. Hey, that's you Edomite's blessing, though, man.
That's your blessing, man.
Starting right here.
Yep.
It says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live.
That's your blessing too, man. The sword. Having this great military, you know, these different things. That's part of your blessing, man.
Yep.
You know, that's why you can conquer and take over and create weapons of mass destruction, because that's part of your blessing, man. The Lord created you to do these things, man. You know?
And those weapons, our weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. It's these scriptures, man. Mighty to the pulling down of strongholds, man. You know, it says, and by the sword shalt thou live. And like I said, man, that's mainly going into those nuclear missiles, man. Weapons of mass destruction, man. Even though the scriptures say they are the weapons of Yahweh's indignation. Hey, he created the smith to blow at the coal, man.
Yep.
All you scientists, he created you scientists to create those nuclear missiles for him, man.
And Esau, when he came into power, man, you know, Esau was the first one with a gun. He created the gun, man. You know, he created the gun and how quick it evolved, cannons. And,
the Gatling gun.
Yeah, the Gatling gun. It just evolved quickly. Like, he swiftly started. Once he got the sword got played and he started making guns. That's how he took Gad over, man. You know, hey, Esau came goddamn with what the motherfuckers called? Mullets. Muffets. Musket guns and shit, man.
Stuffing the gunpowder in that motherfucker. The gun look like a horn.
He hit your ass from far back, goddamn. Ain't nobody ever heard or seen no shit like this, man.
Stiff thing of gunpowder.
You know? And then now they got AK-47s and pistols. Esau came up with that shit, man. Ain't no other nation make that, the guns and weaponry. Esau is the center of weapons, man.
Yep.
All these heathen nations, they get what they use, AK-47.
Yeah.
They using Edomite weaponry, man. You know, even the Arabs and all that shit. The Arabs don't live by the sword, man.
Yep.
Because the scripture, when it say he shall live by the sword, it ain't talking about a goddamn
a literal metal sword.
Yeah, literal double-edged sword, or no, you know, like the old sword. It's talking about the weaponry of the day, man.
Yeah, man.
You know,
the modern day sword, man. That's the gun, the nuclear missiles, like the military, and all the weapons of mass destruction, man.
Bombs and shit. Esau came up with fucking bombs,
grenades,
all that, man. Gas bombs, smoke bombs, tear gas, all that shit. Esau came up with that
Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, Esau thought of shit like that, man.
Nitroglycerin bombs that they dropped on damn over there on Black Wall Street in Oklahoma, man.
Yep.
Nitroglycerin bombs, man. Come on, man. Yep. But yeah, that like going back into that AK, man, that Kalashnikov. You know, that's a Russian gun. You Russians are Edomites too, man.
Pure Edomites, man.
You are pure Edomites, man.
The two strongest militaries in the world are the American Edomites and the Russians, man.
Right. And they all are Edomites,
man.
You're all Edomites, man.
And then if you go on past them, then you got the Germans. You know, I ain't saying they next, but you got Germans, you got the Israelis.
Yep.
You know, you got British, yeah, France.
Yep.
It's mainly Edomites with these great militaries, man. You know, you got the Arabs, they get all that shit from the Edomites, man. You know, these so-called Arabs and different, you know, the Iranians and East Indian, Chinese motherfuckers. You know,
they're like them S-400, them anti missiles. Like it's like the defense man.
Missile,
they getting that from Russia. Them Edomites.
Yep.
You know, but going back into this sword though, man. But that's pretty much the point in Genesis, man. You know, that they was gonna rule by the sword. That's y'all blessing right there, man. You know, that you gonna rule by the sword and you gonna get the fatness of the whole earth. But hey, carnal blessings are only temporal, man.
Yeah, you basically got a constellation prize, man. And it's only for a moment, man. You know, the blessing that Jacob received is everlasting, man.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
When we receive it, man.
Reading on, it say in verse 40, Genesis 27:40, and by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. It's like it. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. And that's what we got going on right to this day, man. Because Esau had a perpetual hatred for Jacob, man. And when you look up the word perpetual, it means forever, man. Ongoing, everlasting. So to say.
Perennial.
Yeah, exactly.
Perennial hatred, man.
Good.
You know? And if you want to know why the so-called white man hates you, or why we can't get along, is because of that, man. You know, we struggled together in the womb, and Esau hate us because we got the blessing, and he seek to slay us, man. That's why they do you so dirty, man. And a smile and eat sandwiches while you hang and burn on the tree, man. That's why they done those things, man.
And that's why we can never be equal to these people, man. This goes all the way back to the beginning, man. Genesis, man. Ancient days, man. Before a lot of you people were before a lot of slave masters was even born, man. But all you people are reincarnated, man. You are your forefathers, man. And you come back to receive your judgment. But, hold on, I lost my train of thought. I'm going to read this again. I'm going to jump down to 42. It says, and these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah, and she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee. And see that, and hey, that's why they killing us right to this day, man. You can go back to the scriptures and get all the answers, man. All people want to, you know, be equal to these devils, man. You're not equal to them, man. The scriptures say we were created to be above all people on the face of the earth, man. So why would you want to be equal? Why would you want to lower your standards, man, to be equal to these people when we was created to be above all them, man? That's just stupid, man. You folks are fighting for all the wrong reasons, man. That's why it's rightfully so that you call yourself black, man. Because one of the definitions of being black is to be without void of light, man. And what light are you void of, man? These scriptures, man. But so that was pretty much the point in that Genesis right there. You know, Esau being blessed with that sword, man. You know, that was your blessing. Your blessing never was to rule all throughout eternity, man. But guess who blessing that was, man? That was our blessing, man. Us Israelites, man.
Yeah, I got one. You had Obadiah, might as well grab that one. Oh, you on the way?
Oh,
I can grab this Job 15.
Come.
And
yeah, you gotta be in no kind of order.
Yeah, this Job 14:5. It say, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
Come.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, you know, and that's going into you Edomites, man. The Lord got a certain day, a certain time, and a certain moment that you are gonna fall, man. You know, and we gonna come into power, man. You know, we got nicks. Ain't no Chinese or Russian, no. All nations are about to go into hardcore bondage, man. You know, that's what's coming to the earth, man. You know, and you devils not gonna rule forever. You can fight, you can kick, you can scream, you can cry, you can do all that, man. But your bounds are appointed that you cannot pass, man. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into that Obadiah because you know that's the pride of Esau, man. Because Esau got blessed with that sword, man. You know, and Esau worked that sword, man, to the best of his ability, man. He ain't got no choice, man. Because the Most High put the spirit on him, man, to be able to use that sword like he do, man. And to be able to create all those different kinds of sword, man. Like right now, man, they got drones, man. They got drones that'll take you out, man.
They got robots. Self-piloted stealth bombers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep. And so that's why Esau got all this pride now, man. You know, Esau was blessed with that sword, man. So now he think, hey, I got all the power. I'm living by the sword. I got all the fatness of the earth, all the lands. You know, hey, I got everything I could possibly want, man. Who shall bring me down? And I'm finna get right into that right now with Obadiah 1:3. It says, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to just get right to the point, man. Obadiah 1:3 said, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. And how are they dwelling in the clefts of the rock, man? And down there in Petra, man. You know, they were dwelling in caves.
Mount Seir.
Yep. And when you look at the entrances to those caves, you got the columns caved into the rock.
Look just like the White House.
Just like the White House, the U.S. Capitol, all that, man.